So when an individual comes to us, they're probably at their most vulnerable state in their entire lives. And our job is to make sure that we meet each individual guest where they are and provide them with the resources and support that they need in order to be successful on their journey. So one of the things that we wanted to do was to certainly make sure that we were able to serve more individuals. Well, we have 35 beds at one location, 48 at another. In order to serve more, we had to bring individuals in. So we were able to do that this year in some very unique and challenging ways. The Diversion Project means that an individual who comes to us, we try to get them up front before they're emerged in all of the shelter services, so that if they have alternatives to being in the shelter, we help them access those resources. We were providing outreach services just one day a week for 3 hours. Fortunately, we have been able to expand our drop-in services. We are now 5 days a week. And that means individuals are able to come to us. They can come in, they can access a shower, laundry facilities, get the food that they may need, and counseling supportive services. One of the other new programs that we have been able to start this year is our outreach program. This is where our team members are hitting the streets, and they are going to reach those individuals who are in encampments, who are on street corners, under bridges, wherever they are, making sure that they know that Lincoln Park Community Services is here and available to them. First of all, we're not only providing the information that shares our location where they are able to come to get those additional services, but we also take food and drinks to them so that they're able to get some services at their location. This year, one of the most important things that we were also able to do was to have an emergency overnight program within our shelter. We received a call from the city needing help finding space for individuals who were out in the cold during inclement weather. The importance of emergency overnight is that those individuals are just getting off of the streets when other resources may not be available to them. And so being able to convert some unused space within our facility at Sedgwick really allowed us to put a dent in the number of people that were out there. We provided them with a meal when they came in. We made sure that they were able to access showers. We provided them with breakfast in the morning, and we sent them away with a bagged lunch. And fortunately, some of those individuals, after participating in the emergency overnight, learned about our drop-in services, and they were able to take advantage of that. We were able to move individuals from our drop-in services into open beds that we had in our interim program. And we're excited to share that we were also able to get individuals housed who participated in those services.
Hay que llegar hasta las 10 de la noche, 10:30, y se va uno temprano. Sí, nunca pensaba yo que tan pronto me iban a ayudarme a conseguir un apartamento de housing, y ya me voy. Y le voy a dar gracias al personal de aquí de LPCS que nos cuidan mucho, nos tienen muy organizados, está muy limpio.
So it really is about meeting individuals where they are and making sure that they have access to the resources that they need. And that is the beauty of Lincoln Park Community Services.
The very, very depressing part is to call someone to say, look, I'm homeless and I don't got no place to go, and it's just like your whole world just dropped out from underneath you. So it's really kind of hard, very depressing. Kids are grown, married, and I just want to, get back into my own place. I don't want to seem to be a burden to them, at all. So it's just, doing what I have to do to get back on my feet again. I lost my job. The job that I did have, it was childcare, and it was actually in an apartment which I was living. Due to the pandemic and just losing clients, weren't able to, pay rent, pay any type of bills at all. So that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The volunteers are really helpful. The meals are really something that you would cook at home. And to see the action and the caring that they show, that they really care, I mean, it's a wonderful feeling. It's a very wonderful feeling to know that somebody else, and you're not alone out here, somebody cares for you.
When I see an individual walk through the door, no eye contact, looking at the ground as if, they've lost everything, and in many cases they have, to being able to work with our team, go from point A to point Z is nothing short of a miracle and that metamorphosis that we long to see.
The first time I was homeless, I was doing a lot of party drugs, and the second time I was homeless, still in the grips of drug use, just didn't care about having an apartment or anything, so I knew it was time to go into a treatment program. I've been sober for about 11 years now. I'm proud of that. This time I was working at a place that was working me to death. I was sore all the time and I just didn't want to go to work. And I stopped taking my mental health medication, my anti-anxiety, depression medicine. And all I wanted to do was lay in bed all day, just sit and watch TV. That's where humility comes in. You have to be able to not be afraid to ask for help. Like, the worst anybody can ever say is the word no. And I know, I don't know if you noticed, I'm wearing a name tag. I just started a new job. I'm a shift manager for CVS. I think I found my forever job. Oh, and by the way, I'm currently looking at an apartment across the street from my work. This is my last forever job, my last shelter. But I will be back. I will volunteer. I will donate.
One of the things that we also do is make sure that our individuals that come to us have employment. So it means that they're working with volunteers, they're working with our staff team to make sure that they are getting those skills that are needed. So we conduct these group sessions, we work with individuals one-on-one, helping them prepare their resumes. We make sure that they have the interview skills and techniques that are needed in order to land those jobs.
Ms. Hamilton-Hill, she led an excellent course. Right now I'm working on getting an apartment and a job.
We're unable to do the work that we do without the generosity of our community. That means donors and it means volunteers. You are changing lives, and I get a chance to see that. My team, we work together every single day to make a difference in the lives of individuals who come to us. And while there are challenges with that, it's also exciting when we see an individual go through their own personal metamorphosis and they ring that bell, indicating that they're a graduate because they have not only progressed on their journey, but they have received their housing. It's music to our ears.